Hey YouTube, welcome to week number 31 of my pregnancy. I'm actually 32 weeks and 2 days. Pretty uneventful week overall. Other than the highlight of the week was that we finally did go and buy some cloth diapers. And we had probably what we are going to call our baby moon, because we probably will not, it's going to be the last trip that we take before the baby's born, because it's just getting... I am so uncomfortable and so tired, and I don't feel like walking. And so, yeah, pretty sure that it's the last thing we're going to do before Nate's here. I'm doing really well on the new diet. I really excellent, surprisingly well. My numbers have been absolutely great. They were a little high when I first started taking them again. I did have a fasting of like 175, but I think I had a urinary tract infection, which I know can raise your blood sugars quite a bit. So that is done and over with, and my numbers are right back where they always were. Maybe just like 5 points higher. Instead of being like 110, I'm at like 115. So I'm not worried. It seems that, as far as diet and everything goes, I can eat fruit, I can eat, carbs. Like I said, we've always eaten like the whole wheat pasta and things like that. So, those don't seem to bother my blood sugar at all. So I'm really surprised at how well I'm doing. It's really not as hard for me anyway to cut out the sweets when I really put my mind to it and know that it's for such a good cause. As for exercise, I have been trying to do more, but to be honest, I'm not doing as well as I would have liked in that aspect of it. We did go for a walk that first initial night that I met with my doctor, and he said to try to get 20 minutes of walk or 20 minutes of exercise a night. And I went for a walk that night, and it was so extremely painful, just because it's it really bothers my hip and my hips and my back and everything. And I feel like when I walk, like to walk, not like in a store or anything, I'm really not terribly bothered like when we're walking around in a store at a slower pace. But like to actually walk and to try to, get a good pace and walk a little bit, it really bothered me. I started getting pain like in my lower right hand side and stuff, and so I haven't done it. I've just been trying to go up and down the stairs more and things like that, do more things at home where I can sit down, after. That really brings me to my symptoms. I'm definitely getting much more tired. I'm definitely at a point where like the smallest thing tires me out. It's funny, my husband's friends were over here, and his wife is pregnant too. She's like, she's probably like 10 weeks behind me or so, and we were just talking about, this is her second child, and we were just talking about like the sheer exhaustion of things, like just putting laundry from the washer to the dryer. It's like so exhausting. Like anything that involves bending over is just horrible. And our washer and dryer are up on the pedestals, but it's still, you're bending over a little bit, and I definitely am feeling way more fatigue, just like they say you do in the third trimester. And he's definitely getting bigger, which, doesn't help my energy level at all. I still haven't really gained much weight at all. I'm at, depending on the day, anywhere from like 6 to 8 pounds from where I was pre-pregnancy, which I'm really happy about as well. It was really my goal to, when I give birth, to actually lose weight, and definitely the 6 to 8 pounds is all baby and all, placenta and fluid and all that. So I'm pretty happy with that. I celebrated my first unofficial Mother's Day. He's not technically here yet, but my husband bought me some roses, which was really nice. And we went up and spent the day with my mom. And it was just a really nice day, and it's a day that has always kind of been, I think when you're trying to conceive, it can be, a sad day. I mean, you always try to look at the positive things, but, it was really nice to know that next year at this time, I'll have an actual child that, it will be here and be, in the flesh, so to speak. Let's see. I talked about my hip pain, back pain. I want to talk a little bit about the movements. It's been one of the most awesome things, like I said, to feel him move. I'm sure I've said that a lot. But now that we're starting to see him move more, And my husband has caught it a few times because he was having such a hard time catching it because every time he would do it, I would call him, he'd be doing something, and he didn't want to stand there and wait for it for like 5 or 10 minutes. But he's seen it these last couple days for whatever reason. He's they're not just kicks, they're like movements, like he's moving. I don't know if he's rolling over. I don't think he's probably rolling over at this point, but he's just like maybe sliding his legs. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but my stomach is like, you can see it, and it's just so awesome. It's such an amazing thing to watch and to feel. That leads me to a question. I don't know if any of you have experienced this at all, but right around my belly button is kind of numb, and I don't know if that's normal. I didn't ask my doctor about it. I'm sure it is because I think it's probably stretching. As I get bigger, my belly button is pushing out more, and it's like kind of numb. Not like, I can still feel it when I touch it, but it's more of a numbing, and must be just because this skin is stretching, but I wondered if any of you had experienced any of that at all. I want to talk a little bit about our day out. We drove up to get the cloth diapers, and they are like, it's like an hour to an hour and a half away, depending on which way you go. And we had to stop up to my mom's first, so that took a little bit longer, but we had a really great day out. We went out to lunch, and I know it's going to be one of the last times we do, things like that for a little while. And we went up and the only disappointing thing is they were out of stock on a lot of the diapers. We ended up only getting 14, and we had initially gone up there to get 24. We ended up getting a super deal on them, though, because we bought all Fuzzy Buns, but we bought some that had been, they have a program where, oh, he's moving right now. They have a program where, like, you can try cloth diapering for, 10 days or something, and return the diapers back to the store if you don't like them. I don't know exactly how it works, but they have like a gently used section of diapers. Some they say are brand new, people never even use them. Some have only been used once or twice. They were in excellent condition, and they were I can't remember exactly how much. They were $4 or $5 less than a new diaper. So we had her dig, because we told her how many we wanted. They didn't have them. They had, unfortunately, more girl colors than boy colors, so that kind of was a a disappointment, because if we had a girl, we would have been able to probably get more, but oh well. But she dug through the back, and we got a display model diaper. But overall, we ended up paying like $15 a diaper, and we got 14. 6 of them were brand new. Some were the display models, some were the gently used models. So we still have to, I don't know if I'm going to order more online, or we left her our information if anyone, when her next shipment came in, and if anyone returned like some really decent gently used diapers, we would probably make a trip up there just for that, to get those, because it was such an amazing deal. We also bought the wet bag for the nursery. We bought the wet bag for the diaper bag. We bought some hemp inserts. We bought some extra inserts. What else did we buy? While we were up there, we went to a small consignment store. Well, I actually went to 2 of them. We got some things. I really wasn't impressed at either place. We just got a couple things. What else did we do? We went shopping for the shower. We bought some things for the invitations and things like that, because my mom's running the shower, but I'm sending out the invitations because, she's limited as to what she can do. So, which I don't mind, because I like to do that stuff anyway. And I had a really good time. The invitations turned out really cute. I'm going to upload a video, if I haven't already by the time I upload this, how the invitations turned out. I think they turned out awesome. It's really exciting. I can't wait for the shower. But that's pretty much it for week 31. We knew going up there, because we have talked about going somewhere, either overnight, not like a huge baby moon, because at this point we need to be here to finish the house. We've talked about maybe going overnight, or just going for a day trip, like we do sometimes go to New York City, or we went up to 1,000 Islands one time. And the only problem with that is I told my husband I don't think I'd enjoy it anyway, because at this point I am so uncomfortable. It's so hard for me to walk distances, and I'm just so stinking tired that I'd rather wait until Nate's here and either take him with us if it's a place that he can go, or maybe get a babysitter for a few hours and do something on our own. So, when I feel a little bit more normal. But, so that's that. That's pretty much it for week 31. Like I said, not too much happened, but we had a good day nonetheless, which was kind of the highlight of the week. So I hope everyone's doing well, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.